Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with, well, the reissue we just did from Warner, the Muti Tchaikovsky cycle. Well, here is the David Oistrakh Great Violin Concertos box. Now, this is, I think, a little different from the last one, if I'm not mistaken. But some of you, one of you folks will tell me, because I just do not have the patience to go through all these Oistrakh boxes. There are a bazillion of them, but this is 5 discs, this particular set. And everything in it is pretty terrific. And these were recorded from between 1954 and 72. See, you can do like all stereo stuff for all of his EMI recordings, or you can mix them up with some Melodia things or some mono stuff. There's so much choices. Choices. But this is supposedly, remastered. All of it is remastered in SACD by Circe Studios. And it does sound good, or better than it did for the most part. And let's just see what's in here, shall we? Oh, I got my icky, grubby fingers on CD number 3. Is it all right? Oh, sorry, CD number 3. I did not mean to do that. Okay. Anyway, it's their fault. It fell out. You know, it's one of these things. So you've got to, there we go. Got that in there. And then you've got to pull it apart sideways like this. And, you know, God help you if it arrives broken. You know, I actually have some empty jewel cases that take 5 CDs, but it's still an incredible pain in the ass when that happens. Believe you me. So, all right, let's put this down, and hopefully the booklet will list everything. Yes, it does. Oh, thank you. First, Beethoven Violin Concerto, the famous recording with Cluytans, one of the great Beethoven concerti. Fabulous, fabulous stuff. Then we've got the Triple Concerto. This is not the famous one. You know, the one with Karajan and those people. No, indeedy, it's better. It's the one with Knushevitsky, Lev Oborin, and the Philharmonia Orchestra, and Malcolm Sargent, recorded way back in 1959. And it was actually a Columbia recording back in those days, because they had licensing arrangements. Anyway, so that was a smart choice. That really was. Then we've got, in addition to which, most people will already have the other one. So, yes. The Brahms Violin Concerto. Oh, yes. And the Double Concerto with Rostropovich, Cleveland Orchestra, and Cell. Oh, that's really a good idea, too, wasn't it? I mean, of course, there's the Brahms with Klemperer, which is absolutely amazing. Totally, phenomenally amazing. But, you know, again, people probably have that, because it's in, like, the Klemperer box or whatever. I've got, like, Klemperer Brahms. It's, like, right there in this black thing here. So, yeah, it's really great to have the Cell one, which is fabulous, too. Equally fabulous. It's totally fabulous. And the Double Concerto is to die for. So that's fabulous. And you've got the Mozart Adagio in E major with the Berlin Phil and Oistrakh conducting. Sibelius Violin Concerto, Sixten Ehrling and the Stockholm Festival Orchestra from 1955. 54. It's a little grimy. See, Oistrakh also, remember, made some beautiful recordings, including the Sibelius on Columbia. And the Sibelius was with Ormandy in Philadelphia. And that's the one to get. So, you know, they don't have everything here on Warner, but it's nice that they included it. The Symphonie Espagnole, but all of it, all 5 movements, with Martinon conducting. So that's really good. You know, that's another mono thing, I think, but it's still awfully good. I mean, if you like that dog of a work. Mozart, Violin Concerto number 2 with Berlin and Oistrakh. Now, that's interesting. It's interesting that they included that one. Let's see what other ones show up, shall we? And then we'll see where we are. Bruch, Violin Concerto with London Symphony and Lovor von Modicic. Well, that's really good. Mozart, Violin Concerto number 1. Okay, well, that's decent. And the Symphonia Concertante. Well, that's fabulous, with his son Igor. And Oistrakh is the violinist and conductor with the Berlin Phil. That's just an amazing performance. It always has been very highly regarded. The Rondo Concertante in B flat for violin, that's in there. Mozart Violin Concerto 3 and 4 and 5. Okay, so all the rest of it's in there. As long as it's all there. You know, it looks like they're just like plonking out one and excluding the rest because they don't have them coupled together, but until 3, 4, and 5. But thank God they're all there because they're amazing. Prokofiev Violin Concerto No. 1 with the London Symphony and Fun Modichich. Well, that's one of the great ones. And Violin Concerto No. 2 with Alessio Galliera, also terrific. And Shostakovich First with the New Philharmonia and Maxim Shostakovich. Well, now, again, everybody knows that his really great Shostakovich Violin Concerto is the one with Metropolis on Columbia. But that, of course, is a mono recording. Not that it sounds bad, it sounds great. And so, his remake, he wasn't quite in his perfect form. It was a late recording, and his, arms were getting tired, I guess. But still, it's gosh knows, it's a very good performance. And that's what you get. 6 SACDs. And what's bad, you've got all the Mozart concertos and other pieces that matter. The Beethoven Violin Concerto, the Brahms Violin Concerto and Double Concerto, the Sibelius, Lalo, Bruch, Prokofiev 1 and 2, and Shostakovich. What can you say? It's Oistrakh. He's always worth hearing. You need to supplement this with his other great, violin recordings that were on Sony, and you're in business. A very, very good business. I mean, there is, of course, the big Oistrakh box, which is like 20 some odd CDs, but this is a very, very good deal. So if you don't have that, by all means, get this. You can't go wrong. So keep on listening, friends. Thanks for joining me. Take care.